Exiled years ago from their lands in Stranglethorn Vale, the dark-speared trolls attempted to make a new life for themselves amongst the disparate races of the Horde. Under the leadership of the noble war chief Thrall, Vol'jin and his savage trolls had at last found the honor and purpose they had been searching for. But now, under the rule of the headstrong Garrosh Hellscream, the trolls fear that the Horde could tear itself apart. Vol'jin knows that whatever threats loom ahead, whether they be from within the Horde or from without, it is cunning trolls like you who will fight to preserve the honor of the Horde.
Hey guys, Jamin the Shaman here from the Casticalism podcast, casticalism.com. If you haven't figured it out yet, I'm doing the troll starting area from the 4.0.3 PTR experience. The Shattering is now out, and decided to do a troll druid named Shija. So we got Shija rolling here. And there's Zuni, I believe, and he wants to crack some skulls, or crack some tiki target skulls. Excuse me. I love Zuni. He's the best. Look, he's got his shaman starting gear on.
Your trainer should be somewhere in the grounds here. I'll catch you later, man.
Thanks, Zuni. You're the best. See you later. Alright, let's gotta find our trainer. It's the warrior trainer. I want to talk to him. It's actually Zentabra. If you remember taking back the Echo Isles when that happened, that event, Zentabra was the troll druid that showed up. So here we are meeting with Zentabra.
Hello, ma.
I really like the troll starting area. Everything's so like, it's cool looking. I feel like I'm part of like a large group of people, and I'm becoming one of my own hero. You know, like in the original troll and orc starting area. I don't know what's really different about that. I haven't done it yet. But you just kind of like felt like, here I am. I just left home, and now this is where all heroes go when they leave. They come right here, and this is where we go as heroes. I mean, it's kind of like a very generic way to start. While this feels less like I just left home because now I want to fight and I'm ready, and more like I was called to battle. Right now the world needs me. And I mean, at level 1, that's a pretty hard thing to convey, and I think they did a good job of that. So the first one, just gotta learning how to use your spells, and you gotta kill 6 tiki targets with your wrath spell. Just spam, 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 and then talk to her again. The basics, hitting things. Here's the reasoning behind the troll druids. I asked her, were you here forever? She goes, we spread those rumors, keeping Zalazine and others off our tails. Don't be believing everything you hear. No, we be new to the craft, only learned a few years ago. Blah, blah, Some of us be lower priests, witch doctors before, like Zalazine. We thought the spirits be angry with us. We did not suspect the Zalazine slowly cutting us off from them. We knew he'd be strong, but not that strong, and by the time his voodoo had reached the other isles, we was powerless to stop him. When Vol'jin called for everyone to flee, we couldn't face the tribe after failing them so badly, so we fled south to the untamed jungle islands. The wilds claimed a few of us there that first night. We found safety in a deep cave where a Loa came. And the Loa was Gonk, the great hunter, the raptor Loa. Apparently, I'm just going to paraphrase now, he showed them how to access the Emerald Dream. Showed the trolls how to access the Emerald Dream. I'll let you finish reading, and then I'll comment. Alright, and that's the troll druid lore, if you want to know exactly where they came from. So they were... Zalazane took over the lowest spirits of the dark spear, and they can no longer call on the lowest spirits for their priesthood and their whatever they were doing. And Aloa came to Zentabra in the night, named... I just forgot it already, but it's the Raptor Loa. And he connected them to the Emerald Dream and showed them how to connect with all the Loa at once, as opposed to one at a time like they had been before. And that is now the druidism of the trolls. So that it's connected with Loa, connected with the Emerald Dream. So here's your real first quest, is to kill cats. And I think it's really cool. What I've noticed is most of all the mobs, almost every mob has a little ability it does. And it's not something like generic like Sunder Armor. There's a few there like the Sunder Armor and stuff, but it's very like, most of them have like a cool nifty ability that you're just like, oh, that was kind of interesting. And nothing like game breaking. Like, I mean, these cats just jump out at you. And that's pretty sweet. Usually you're killing... You have a 40-yard range starting out, so it's kind of like you do a ton of damage before they can get to you. And just killing some cats and picking up their pelts. Not that interesting of a quest, but I mean, obviously this is all to train people who just started playing how to play. I think it does a pretty darn good job of it. I mean, there wasn't much guessing on my part where to go. I was like, oh, I just go over here, and there's an arrow on my mini-map, I go over here. I mean, I have been playing for a while, so I know the signs and symbols and stuff, and I know where to go based on those. But it's I guess it's kind of cool. They'll still claw up your ankles. So Shija is working her way. Gotta enter the pit. This is kind of an interesting quest. I don't know how much I care for this quest. I don't know. It's just he's just like, I'm here, and they're like, kill it. And I'm like, okay, I have one ability, so I'm gonna spam it. He doesn't do anything like interesting. Like he frost shocks, but I just kept attacking. I mean, if you stop attacking, you'll lose, but why would you stop attacking, right? So. There you done. Well done. Learn healing touch. There we go. Now I gotta heal someone. And for some reason I thought I even read the text. I just clicked random things. And luckily I clicked the one there. And I was like, oh, I got it. I have to heal NPCs. So I just started healing random people. And of course you have to heal the correct NPC, the wounded Darkspear Warrior. Which I get here, because I'm not a failure. Right, I am a failure.
Talk to me.
I like Zentabra. I like that they can convey the accent through speech or through text. I think it's kind of cool. I don't really know how to troll females sound. I mean, I can hear them a little, but I'm not able to do it or convey that at all through my speech. So don't expect I can do the human troll. The voodoo be strong, man. I don't know why we go with beware the voodoo. Stay away from the voodoo and stuff like that. I like the Tauren voice acting. It's actually my favorite. So it's most nostalgic for me. My first character was a Tauren, so it is the most nostalgic for me. And it's in the middle of the speech here. I would film it, but there's other videos on YouTube that have the speech on it. Pretty much, Vol'jin says, "You're not my war chief, and I will kill you one day." And that's why the horde or the trolls are outside of Orgrimmar. And all my pets that I get every time I create a character. It's kind of crazy. I mean, it's getting a little crazy, but whatever. Here we go. Talk to Miharia as I create my pets.
Stay away from the voodoo.
Get my Deathy out, because Deathy finally has the proper animation, so I really want to check him out. these quests are good, I guess. They show you that not all quests are going to come from the same person, and I wanted to rebind my keys because they were all goofy. I don't know why you get Healing Touch as your first ability. I guess it's okay, but I mean, you don't heal at all to level 5 at least. I mean, you don't need Healing Touch at all. There's no point for it. I mean, unless you're going like crazy and you want to pull like 10 mobs for no reason. I don't know. These next mobs, I killed them too fast, and I decided to stop and let one actually get his cast off. I was like, wait, what's Bubble Blast? And then he's dead. I'm like, oops. What's Bubble Blast? That's kind of cool, right? Bubble Blast sounds like something from Pokemon or something. But I think I keep killing them by accident. Yeah, it's like, oh, I'm gonna cast Bubble Blast. I know the last one I stop and go, oh, they cast it after a certain amount of time in combat, rather than like at a good time. Just like they don't just automatically start casting it. It might be a percentage of health or something. I don't know. But anyway, I think this guy I let him cast, or the next one or the other. It doesn't really matter. You'll see it. It's it's an awesome looking graphic. Wish I'd let more get off because it looks pretty cool. And yeah, this is the terrible quest from before. The fresh crawler meat. They all drop 100% drop rate, so that's a lot better than it was. And there's Bubble Blast. Ooh, it's so pretty. Oh. And there's Death. He's just burping his butt off. He just burps like constantly. I'm not sure if it leads up. Like the more he burps, the more it leads up to something, but we'll see. So now I gotta turn these quests in, and I'll head to the other area. I'm gonna speed this up to get to the next area. I'm just turning quests in now. Well, I'll wait till I turn the quest in, then. No, I'll just let it go. I'll let it run. I'm hitting around almost the 13-minute mark at the moment, so I'm a little past the 13.5-minute mark. So at around 15, I guess I have to. I guess at the next quest givers, I'll pause it. I don't know. It's kind of flying by the seat of my pants at the moment, but we'll see. So you're heading down here, and a familiar face shows up, but I'm not sure exactly what he's supposed to do yet. Like, I mean, I understand why he shows up right now. Later, now I know why later, but like he just says, "Wait up, Mon," and then he just stands there. I'm like, okay, thanks for coming. I waited, and he just like sits down and disappears. Oh well. Yeah. So that was him. I'm gonna cut it here and go to part 2 before I get these quests. All right, guys, stay classy.